Okay, so Google is actually was founded in 4 September 1998 in Menlo Park, California, United States, and Google has become one of the most famous search engine with 70% of the search requests was handled by Google, and then by the end of 2011, Google handled more than 3 billion searches per day. And then Google actually started out just as an online search firm, but now it has expanded more than 50 other services and products such as email, online document creation, software, and even hardware such as smartphones and tablet computers. Google is one of the most 4 influential companies in the high-tech marketplace, along with the IBM, Microsoft, and also Apple. Google now has 11 data centers around the world, and today they have more than 135,000 workers who work in Google from around the world.
The definition of job analysis and job design. Job analysis is the systematic process of collecting information about all parameters of a job, such as its basic responsibility, the behavior, skill, and physical and mental requirement of the candidate. Meanwhile, job design is the process of deciding on the content of a job, in terms of its duty, responsibility, and method to carry out the job.
Human resource activities in Google is very important in order for them to cope with the advancement of technology and also to meet the users' demands. And one of the example of human resource activities in Google, which is the job design and also job analysis. The first one is the structure of the organization. Google organizational structure allows it to respond quick and also effective to change the demand resources. And then the matrix organizational structure allow HR manager to detect across links between different part of business and use this knowledge for job analysis and also design process. The second one is job analysis method. Google employs both workers and work-oriented methodologies. As a result, research and development position, as well as product design and manufacturing roles are priorities for work-oriented job analysis approaches. In tasks requiring a high degree of interpersonal interaction, such as human resource management, Google encourages the use of worker-oriented job analysis tools. Finally, a job description and specification are required reading for everyone. Google job description and requirements are incredibly diverse. Despite this, Google places a high value on certain traits in all of its employees, including intelligence and a desire to succeed at all levels of the company.
Google's human resource managers face a number of important issues as a direct result of the company's diversification. Google employs a variety of tried and true approaches to job analysis and design, including those approaches for positions in the operations and administrative areas. Google uses methods of job analysis very infrequently for occupations that require a considerable interpersonal skills. Google places a strong emphasis on certain attributes in all of its employees, including smartness and desire of excellence, and include these requirements in the job descriptions of every position. The resulting job descriptions are very different from one another. While the former tends to be very brief and general, the latter are often very lengthy and explicit. The organizational design of Google gives the corporation ability to respond nimbly to changes in its human resource requirements. The metric organization structure of the company makes it possible for human resource managers to easily identify cross-linkage among different parts of the organization and use this information in the processes of job analysis and design. Google employs a number of different job analysis approaches, some of which are focused on the workers and others on the task itself. Google places a strong emphasis on worker-oriented job analysis methodology technologies in roles within the company that need considerable amounts of interaction with others, such as human resource management. Each job at Google has unique set of specification and descriptions. Google places a strong emphasis on certain attributes in all of its workers. Job analysis and job design can be used by human resource manager to streamline the process of hiring and recruiting new employees. Job analysis involves analyzing the job profile as well as outlining the job requirements of the job. Job design responsible for developing the work profile, which includes all of its particulars and the required qualifications for each job profile.
Outcomes or implications from human resource management best practice. Job analysis is a critical step in ensuring that the best candidate is chosen. It can improve organizational management efficiency by gathering comprehensive intelligence and providing comprehensive information about related work. It refers to making specific job provisions and completing the work required to determine what course of action of take. Analysis of work input, conversion work output, work-related characteristic, job resources, work environment, background, and resultant job analysis, which is job specification. The identifying information work included job specifications, job summaries, job duties and responsibilities, and qualification criteria of information. For other human resource management, while job design is the research and analysis of a job in collaboration with peers, managers, and management to compile all job data and outline the duties, responsibilities, academic and professional qualification skills. Job design in human resource management has the best implications because it is the process by which the job process is defined. The work of the group is organized and the workplace is structured on the basis of the job analysis.
Challenges. The first one is performance appraisal, lack of objectivity. So some human characteristics or factors such as appearance, attitude, and personality cannot be measured as they are subjective in nature. Subjectivity poses a problem for the appraisal method that cannot be totally avoided. So the firm may be hard-pressed to show that these factors are job-related. Second, rewards. The absence of proper job evaluation system or well-designed job descriptive often fails to differentiate between the real job at hand and its worth as opposed to the loosely crafted designation or position. The pitfall of an incorrect or inappropriate job mapping exercise with the equivalent market jobs can result in orange to apple scenarios. Third, benefit and services. Employee education is fundamental to any organization getting benefit right on the scale. So millions of the workers who don't know which benefit package is right for them unwittingly set themselves up for failure. Finding the right approach requires thinking like a teacher and having a clear vision of what an optimized system will look like. Fourth, occupational safety and health. Psychosocial risk and stress. Psychosocial risks arise from poor work design, organization, and management, as well as a post-social context of work. They may result in negative psychological, physical, and social outcomes such as burnout or depression. So some examples are excessive workloads, conflicting demands, and lack of the role clarity. Fifth and lastly, employee discipline management. Violation of company rules. Most of the employees have policies that address the possession and use of illegal drugs, substances, and weapons in the workplace. The safety of worker is at the stake when the employees are in a possession of unlawful item. So employers should document all the disciplinary issue and conversation related to this issue. Recommendation. First, performance appraisal. So performance review should be transparent. So managers should bring employees into the process early and involve them in the preparation and planning. Managers should work with each employee to create a clear, shared, and collaborative agenda. For both parties, they should know exactly what to expect and there shouldn't be any surprises. Second, rewards. A blackboard is a bulletin or whiteboard located in the workplace for the employees to be recognized for their performance. Not only does this directly reward employers for a job well done, but it can also have a noticeable impact on a workplace morale. Third, benefit and services. So Google extras for employee Google company. So Google should support employee growth, productivity, and well-being. So Google should supply them with the top technology, including internet, reimbursement, and company-paid mobile phones. Also, Google should allow their employees to have inspiring space to work, recharge, and collaborative with fellow Googlers. Fourth, occupational safety and health. Google has to make their workers' health and wellness to the priority. Google should monitor or access the mental health of their employees on the apps. So Google can also give a second medical opinion for workers and their loved ones. Workplace accommodation for physical or mental health were concerned. And lastly, employee discipline management. So use fair corrective measure. Google could keep on open line of communication with its subordinate to let them know what they are doing wrong and how their action affect the workplace. So when addressing negative behavior, provide constructive criticism and point to specific example. So treat the staff member with a respect and refrain from making threatening statement to the workers.
In conclusion, job analysis has important function in human resource management. By performing job analysis, human resource will be able to fully understand the business process in the organization. By examining the role that enterprise play, it is possible to gain deeper comprehension of job analysis. Furthermore, job design is the methodical way to create occupation that both engaging individual and organization. The value can be measured in terms of employee productivity. The accurate description of a job will lead to the recruitment of qualified candidates for the position, which ultimately result in the accomplishment of organization objectives.